Joe Favero, head coach of the Magna Vista Warriors, joined me on the Sports Buffet podcast. We talked about Magna Vista's game with Christiansburg on Friday. Region 4, Division 4 title on the line. Winner will get the winner of JF and Broadway on the road next week. Joe Favero hopes that's him. Let's talk to the head coach of the Magna Vista Warriors, Joe Favero, on the Sports Buffet podcast.
Joe Favero, head coach of the Magna Vista Warriors. Big one for the Warriors on Friday with the Christiansburg Blue Demons. First off, how ironic and weird is it? You've got the undefeated record. They've got one loss. You're going to their house.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. You can't control it. So our kids accepted. We're the 2 seed, and we're to go up there. We went up there last year, so it's a familiar environment. So we're back on the road.
How good do you feel after tale of two teams last week? They get a big win over Hidden Valley. You really had to fight to get the win over Salem. Whose shoes would you rather be in?
Last week was a good game for us. It was a tough game. Anytime you play Salem, it's always going to be a tough game. But I thought our kids pulled out a big win at home, and now we're focused on going to Christiansburg and playing.
How much appreciation do you think everybody has for what Magna Vista's become from what they were, 4 or 5 years ago?
It's taken a lot of hard work with the players and our entire staff and just the program with the school, and the kids have dedicated themselves to our program and done a great job.
Brendan Motley might be Christiansburg's best player, but Zach Snell deserves some attention too. What worries you about the two-headed monster there?
Both of them are very good athletes and make plays, and you're going to have to account for both of them. And also the Johnson kid, he gets the ball in the sweeps, and they just got a lot of athletes that they do a good job of getting them out in space, similar to what we do. And it's a different type of offense, but based around getting kids out in space and letting them make plays. And it's going to come down to who can make the tackles in the open field.
We talked about last week the play that wins you the game, really, Harvey Taylor's 2-point conversion. It's a situation where everybody in the whole stadium knows where the ball is going, but they still can't stop him. Talk about that, and as a coach of you got to do what you got to do.
Oh yeah, Harvey's a guy, down there on the 2-yard line. The last play of the game, I think everybody in the stadium knew he was getting the ball, but he's one of those guys. He's hard to deny. He hasn't been tackled many times on the one, so you just give him a chance. And the guys up front did a great job. Holes, plenty big enough for him to get through, and we have all the faith in him and in the teammates to help get him in the end zone.
If no one's seen Harvey Taylor play, how would you describe him?
He's just electrifying, I guess. He'll make plays. You never know with him. It might be, we might run just a normal run play and he breaks it off for 80 yards, or just a short pass and he ends up scrambling and making a big play out of that. You just don't know with him what's going to happen when you start the play. But he does a great job of keeping plays alive and making something out of nothing.
Final thing, 3 keys to the game: 1 offense, 1 defense, 1 special teams that gives you guys a win on Friday.
Offensively, executing and not turning the ball over. Last year we turned the ball over up there too many times. We had 3 in the fourth quarter, and that really hurt us. Defensively, we're going to have to tackle well and play our assignments and play fast. And then on no mistakes on special teams. You can't give up a return for touchdown, no block punts, that sort of thing.
I think everybody in the world expects this to be a shootout. Is that a bad thing if it is?
Both offenses are very good. Both defenses, I think, are very good. So we'll see. It should be a good game.
As long as you got one more point, right?
That's all that matters.
Coach, appreciate your time. Good luck against Christiansburg.
All right, thank you.